We are here at Amit Strauss's bar mitzvah in the Judean hills, just east of Yerushalayim. These are the hills of Judah, and just in front of us, if you can see in the distance, is the Jordan, the Yarden, and in fact the city far in the distance of Jericho. And the Torah tells us that when the Jewish people enter the land of Israel, it's Al Yarden Yurecho, that Moshe speaks to the Jewish people Aver Yarden on the other side of the Jordan, near Jericho. And indeed, that's precisely here. There's Jericho, and we can see the mountains on the other side of the Jordan, which are the mountains of Moab, where Moshe stood to look into the land. When he said to God, he beseeched God, I want to go into the land. God said, no, but you can stand on the mountain on the other side of the Jordan and look at the land. And this is where Moshe stood. And indeed, we are looking exactly there, exactly where the Jewish people crossed the Jordan, just south of Jericho. But we, of course, are looking from the other perspective. Moshe looked from Midian, from the other side, from the eastern side of the Jordan, looking into the land. And we are looking, of course, from the western side of the Jordan, near Jerusalem, out toward the Jordan River, where the Jewish people crossed. It's of course, very fitting. We've just finished Pesach time, Passover, and the Jewish people don't leave Egypt just to go into the desert. Moshe tells Pharaoh, Shalach et ami vayavduni bamidbar. God says, let my people go that they may serve me in the desert. But of course, serving God in the desert was only a preparation, we see in the Torah, for the entry into the land of Israel. They were only supposed to be in the desert not for 40 years, but for about a year, and then immediately to enter the land of Israel. And even when the Torah speaks about the mitzvah of Korban Pesach, the Passover offering, it says, Ki tavo el haaretz. When you come into the land, there you will do the Pesach offering. The first mitzvah the Jewish people are given as a nation is couched in terms of how it will be next year, when you enter the land of Israel, how you will do the mitzvah there. Indeed, it reminds us of something Israelis like to quote, the Ramban, who says that all the performance of mitzvot outside the land of Israel is not truly the performance of mitzvot. It is just in memory of the performance of mitzvot. The true performance of mitzvot can only happen in the land of Israel. And here we can see Ben Schaffner going to school every morning on a camel. Yael Simon's visiting. Here's Amit. And we wish everybody a wonderful rest of the month of Nisan.